And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. Alright, I just want to catch this one when it upgrades. Just because the first few here, the crash, the game crashed at the end of last episode. And I thought, my initial thought was that it crashed because I kind of bit off more than I could chew, so to speak, in the game. I started a huge amount of work. But when I got back to Steam, Steam was trying to update my Arc game, and it was a 10 gig download, which was absolutely saturating my computer's resources, like hard drive, and I mean, it was just nuts. What it was doing to my system. But just in case that it was indeed the game just getting overwhelmed, I am sort of doing this little bits at a time. So trying to deliver enough material in here to actually get some work done. And wow, this one finished in here, and this one finished. Interesting spacing here. So yeah, I had to come back in with an autosave and basically try to get all my caravans back in order, because I had to put these back in here, and it was kind of a process. And these are lagging way behind because of the builders. So the builders are not, living very close. So they have a lot of distance to travel. So getting this first row of houses will actually be beneficial, because once these are in, builders will be able to occupy all these houses and be able to build from there. So that will be very, very helpful. Of course, we don't have nearly enough material over here. So I'm thinking, while we are at it here, I have 4 left there and only 1 left there. Here's what I'm thinking. We got meat pies just going nuts here. And the ability to make a lot more. So here's what I'm thinking. Another caravaner right here. Yeah, 2 blocks out. Nice wide road. Another caravaner. Right next to the caravaner, not a trade fair. What do I want? It's not a trade fair. I think it's in a castle. Yeah, the market. The market is what I'm going after. I want another market. And then I can use a trade caravan to deliver certain materials to the market, like meat pies. And I can then trade those for stone and have them deliver right down here. Okay, some of these houses are getting done now. Oh, and you need to upgrade. No, sorry. Homeless. You guys need to get this stuff built here. Sorry. And you need to upgrade. Everybody gets to upgrade. Yeah, I know they're... Hey, are you a teacher or are you a student? I think he's a teacher. Which is good. Do any of these have students yet? 0, 0, 0, yeah. Oh, they're going to get students, though. Ooh-wee, they're going to get some students. Oh, yeah, sorry. This is kind of why I like doing this during the warm weather, because they're all homeless right now. And we got to get this first one to build. And it's close. It's really close. But we need that first one to finish and then the people who are homeless can just jump on in there. And as these other ones fill out, the builders will get closer and closer to the end here, and they should finish up fairly. Oh, this one's ready. I just clicked on it right when it finished. It was good timing. So yeah, we got a lot of logs and stuff. They're just not over here. So like this one needs ore, and we're not delivering any ore right now. Let's make sure none of these other ones need to upgrade yet. Okay, good. Okay, so now we shouldn't have any homeless because they're moving into the houses. And we should start seeing builders living closer and closer. So right now there's laborers in there. But we should have probably some builders. Oh, a lot of laborers. Wow. A lot of laborers. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, this one finished. Sorry, you gotta be homeless for a little while. Oh, until this next one finishes, which is close. So we gotta keep kind of a close eye on some of these. The rest of these are finishing quickly. And we've already got food and fuel and clothes and tools. All the things, all the amenities that my citizens demand are already over here. Oh, wait, we actually have somebody that's homeless here. That's crazy. We just had this one finished. There we go. Yeah, these are all in progress. Yeah, see the no resources? That means, yeah, we don't really have anything over here. These are now building, which is nice, but they're gonna take a little while. Let's check our donkey situation here. It's weird that there can even be a donkey situation. We need one over here. So relocate one animal to here. How about down here? They're fine. These two are brand new. And then the market, I can actually move some meat pies, and that should really help clear up a lot of the food, because then I'll start actually making meat pies in large numbers. I just want to make sure some of my other barns do have quite a bit of meat in them. Just trying to find where all the meat is at. So there's 30 there. That's fine. How's my corn coming in down here? Oh, we got... Some of it is growing well. Some of it is kind of not doing so well. But by the end of the summer, or by the end of the growing season, we should have a little bit extra. That's kind of why our meat or our fish pies were lacking. And it looks like they've bounced back because we're down to now 15 fish, which is nuts. We should have so many fish, but I don't know. All right. Now, are these close? No. Yeah, I see 49 builds, 34 builds. They're pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. You're going to be homeless. I know there was another one in here somewhere. Yep, right in here. And we got these last two. Last in the row. They delivered things pretty well the first round, but wow, were there a lot of resources just got dumped into all of this. We're already down 7,000. No, actually, We had like 40-some thousand wood. We're down quite a ways. Alright, come on. I want to get these last two done. Alright, these are now getting finished up. Lots of extra living quarters, which is good. And we should start seeing a massive surge in children and teenagers eventually. But yeah, we're this is one of those, you know, the when you play games like this, a lot of times you see really major cycles in population. If you're not constantly building like new homes, you see, you know, the ebb and flow of people. So you could let it run. You could build, you know, this neighborhood and let it run, and then you're going to get a huge amount of births coming in. And then if you don't build anymore, those children become teenagers and then become adults, but they don't actually, you know, give any room for new kids to be born. So you run into a sort of a cycle where you have to have a few people die in order to actually get new people to come in. Now sometimes that is really welcome. You know, if you're overbuilding and you're finding yourself running out of material and food and stuff, then stop building houses and let your population mature. And as they die off, you'll get little vacancies here and there, and those vacancies will then get, you know, you'll start seeing a better curve of population as it evens out. Because I'm sure if we look at our accountants building and we go let's go to people and go to 10 years. You can see huge amount of population. Those are all adults, but then the kids and the teens start going down. So if you go to 100 years and just do like adults, or no, let's do children. You can see this cycle. Well, if you stop building houses, that evens itself out. It really, really does. Did I click that already? I must have upgraded that already. Yeah, and see, there's no materials over here, so this is having a hard time upgrading. So I'm hoping that market gets done soon. I really wish they could use a market to grab material out of. Like, I really wish that was a thing, because that would really help. Like, really, really help. Okay, so you guys should not be hungry. These other places are opening up just fine. So, okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more people in there. Market is not done yet, but let's see how many donkeys we have. We want to relocate half of the animals over to here. Blink. And then once we get this settled in, I kind of want... Yeah. This is going to work out pretty well. Lots and lots of food. And we have fuel, clothing, and tools. And then building materials, which can be a temporary thing. But we're going to need to pack this warehouse full of material. Like, full of material. Like ore and all of the things. This should be coming out of over here, but is having some issues. So I might change this building materials, instead of 1-to-1, we're going to change this all. We're going to change it to all. I want all of the building materials to just shuffle in and move in over here. And let's upgrade this watchtower while we're at it. Since there are already materials in there, should be pretty quick to deliver those. And once there's a good autosave, oh, thank you. That will really help. All right. They are getting some materials as they're delivered, but we need more. So we need this marketplace to finish sooner rather than later, please. Oh, another pack mule died. Darn it. Who? Oh, he's full. Full. None of my new ones died, did they? Oh, that sound is... I understand that sound is a little annoying. That one's... What? Which pack mule died of old age? I'm not seeing any vacancies. Like this one, 8 of 8. 8 of 8. This one up here, 8 of 8. Like which one? Ah, there it is. Found it. So I need to deliver 1 to this guy down here. Okay. I wish they did that automatically. They might, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Alright, so the mules are in. People are working. We just need to wait on this marketplace so we can start delivering. Because meat pies, you can actually get a pretty good premium. And then I can also use it to start moving around hides, because we have 23,000 hides. And that is filling up our stocks here. So just passively, this thing is filling up 3,800 hides. Just passively. The hides from this, I think, are getting moved over here to one of these 2 barns. Probably both of them. And we're also getting hides from here. So, I mean, there's 6,700. There is 1,700. 3,300. 3,800. 3,000. I mean, it's just like... Oh, that's not a barn. Luckily, there's none here. But how about right here? 1,900. I don't mind too... I mean, there's a tailor right down here, so I don't mind too much about that, but... kind of annoying. Okay, so these last 5 down here are waiting for materials. The other ones are basically done. And so yeah, that's good to see. This is getting there, getting close. Are we gonna get it? Oh yeah, we're gonna get another crop of pumpkins in. Nice. 2 crops of pumpkins. That's a lot of veggies helping us out. And this one, corn. Yeah, I want to start harvesting this. And that reminds me, did I put... I don't think I re-scarecrowed this up here. I took the scarecrow out, the one that was here. And I did leave a space, I think. No, I didn't. What over here? Yes, there is a gap on this side, so I could put a scarecrow right over here. And see the radius? It actually can cover the whole plot. The scarecrow is kind of freaky looking. I think there was a movie called, like, I don't know, it was like Jeepers Creepers or something like that. And kind of made me never want to see a scarecrow in real life. Saw it many, many, many years ago. Yeah, we need to think about... I didn't really think we were going to get that much milk. Like, that's a lot of milk. I really thought my fruit pie process over here would scoop up a lot of that. Okay, marketplace, please finish. Almost. You're close. 46 out of 49. Come on. Oh, look at the babies. Look at the notifications of the babies being born. Oh, wow. And that's just one of the rows of the houses. Imagine now. Imagine having 3 more of those. Oh, it's gonna be explosive. Explosive amount of people. And like I said, there's ample opportunity, lots of workers. And I can always clear out a little bit more space and do another, like, do another set of, like, this whole setup right here. You know, pies and farms and eggs. And I don't know if I need more milk. I could probably just use the milk, but... Okay, marketplace is done. So... we want meat pie. Meat pie from here to here. And we're not going to do all. We're going to do 1 to 1. But we're also going to do meat pie from here to here. And that one's going to be all. Because this one shouldn't get meat pies. This one's like raw materials. And then we can move hide. And that one's going to be a little tougher because it's everywhere. But there's a ton of hide here. We have a tailor right here, though. How do we want to have that? Well, I don't think we need any hide here and here. Or back here. So these 3 can get hide moved out. But we also need building materials. Now, as materials, does hide count for materials? Because I don't want to move hide in and then have it move it out. But for now, I want materials. So I can just do it in one go. So materials come out to here. I'm hoping materials... means what I think it means. Like, I'm not sure. Not sure what materials all encompasses, but I'm hoping that it's just these here. But my instinct tells me that that's not the case, just because I know how these kinds of things work, and they were probably not thinking that through. We got a little bit of corn here. They're collecting this in a kind of a weird pattern. Where are you guys going? Like, really? You guys are just leaving? Oh, well. All right, we finally got some grain up in here. And get that thing to put to good use. And it looks like we got this one satisfied. So let's... How many meat pies do we have? We have 1,700 meat pies. So meat pie. We first want some clay. So let's see what... Ooh, it's 9 to 1. Okay, so like 250. That should be good there. Okay, now let's move on down the line to logs. Okay, we need a lot of logs. Oh, do we need a lot of logs? Okay, so let's trade that. Awesome. now we want... that was logs. We want ore. And that's, looks like 10 to 1. That's good. Okay, and now... last one, I think... well, we skipped hay. I don't want a whole... look at the hay. Oh, it's... hay is great. Let's do, like, 10. I don't think I need a whole lot of hay down there. Speaking of hay, I might need some more in my general pop. Okay, so stone is the next one. I don't think I did stone yet. Pretty sure I didn't. But we're gonna need a lot of this. So putting those meat pies to use, they're worth a lot. And we got so much meat still. So much meat. It's pretty crazy. So we got log, stone, ore, clay, and hay. Let's see. That's a pretty good amount of resources. And we have yet even more meat pies. So pretty insane how many meat pies we accumulated here. Yeah, I kind of want to do a dairy and get some yogurt, because if we look, like fish pie 25 kcals, meat pie 41, fruit pie 59, and then vegetable pie 56. Then we look at yogurt 50. So that's on par with some good pie. So I think I just kind of want to make sure that we're going to have enough milk to really ramp up pie production if we need it. Because I think we're going to need... well, we're definitely going to need more vegetable pie makers. Because that's... I mean, we're a little low on that. Look at the meat pies. 13,000 meat pies. Where are all the meat pies coming from? Wow. Okay, so they should be delivering pretty consistently. And now, well, what are you missing? Ore. Okay, so once they're done trucking, the other stuff, the miscellaneous, logs, stone, stone. Stone. Yeah, there's... I don't know how they choose what to move, but there's a lot of stuff to move in there. And they'll get that moved down. And then I'll spend the winter packing this thing absolutely full of material. Absolutely full. And then we'll come back in the spring when I can actually see again and build that out. And the one last thing I want to try to see if it's easier to do is building these walls with the shift special. They don't line up at all. I guess I should have always been doing that. Now that I know that that exists, it might be easier to build walls again. I'll have to do some... we'll do some experimenting with that. And see how much easier that is. Okay. 98 babies have been born. That's a pretty hefty amount. And not even all the houses are done yet. We still have a lot of ore that has to get moved down here. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.